You could borrow money for everything except for one thing: retirement. Think about it. You could use your credit card to pay for your dinner. You could finance a car. You could get a mortgage for your home. But there is not a retirement loan officer that's waiting for you at the age of 65 to approve you some type of retirement loan. You see, a bank, they could finance your dream car at the age of 25. But there's one thing that they will not do. They will not finance your dream life at the age of 65. You see, a friend of mine at the age of 24, I'll never forget this story, man. He went and he bought a truck for $45,000. That same day, they turned around and they gave him the keys. He was extremely excited. And I told him, because I'm just that type of nerd, hey, how much money do you have in retirement? We had a random conversation a few months after the car purchase. His response was, you know what? I'll take care of that later. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not thinking about retirement right now because I'm going to continue working. Now, at that moment, I didn't say anything, but I did think about this. And the truth is, there is no retirement loan for later. You see, investing in retirement is extremely critical. There's a lot of videos out there right now that people are saying how horrible it is to invest in a Roth IRA. It's a stupid idea. I have no money to invest in a 401k. Okay, but you need to understand this. What is it you're going to do when you retire? You want to be 65 working in Walmart or working some type of odd job because you cannot retire? While someone that did not think 401k was stupid and they knew that Roth IRA was extremely important, now they're relaxing, chilling, not having to work a 9 to 5, living off all the interest they made in their retirement account. That is what's going to happen to so many people who ignore the obvious, which is you need to save for retirement. And it's not just simply just saving for retirement. It's getting that started now. You can not wait and delay this. You see, if you start investing $200 a month at the age of 25, you will have up to $600,000 in your retirement account. But now, dig this. If you wait until your 40s, you will need to put in $700 to $800 to get that same exact number. Obviously, the interest rate could be higher or lower, but you get the drift. It's like planting a tree. If you do it at the age of 25, you are chilling at the age of 65 under the shade. If you do it later on in life, you are chilling by, well, the seed and hoping that it will sprout. So this is what's going to be the reality for so many people out there. When you hit retirement age at the age of 65, these are the loan options that you're only going to have. You're going to need to keep working, whether you want to or your body doesn't allow you to because you're too tired or you're weak or maybe you had some type of an injury. It doesn't matter. If you want to survive, you are going to need to continue to work. And number two, you're also going to need to depend on your family. Those kids that you raised and you try to help them go to college and get a good life, good career. Now they're going to be taking care of you because you did not do all the things that they did. They save, they invest, they did all the right things and you didn't. You know how much that really, really sucks? So many of us right now are going through that. We're not taking care of our parents, not because they're sick and they just need assistance. There's nothing with that. It's the fact of they never saved, they never invested, all they did was spend, have so much debt, and they're looking with a handout to family to help them. Isn't that really unfortunate? And the third option, which is the option that so many people are depending on right now, is you are hoping that Social Security takes care of all your basic necessities. I got news for you. That is not going to happen. And if right now you're in the age of your 30s or your 40s or even younger than that, Social Security, yes, it will still be around, but it will be a whole lot less. Why are you willing to take that big risk knowing that Social Security might not cover any of the necessities that you would need in life? I have family members that they couldn't wait to retire at the age of 62. You know what, guys? Now that the age of 72, looking for a job because that whole save later, retire later, and just spending and not handling their business now put them in a situation where they cannot retire at all. Now, if you're someone who never saved and never put money to retirement, this does not mean that your life is over. It is not. There's a few things that you can do to change this around to get you out of the path that you were going. And the first thing is to always pay yourself first. You need to treat retirement like a bill. I know what people are going to say already. It's boring. I could put money into this. Yeah, whatever. Guys, retirement is a protection to make sure in the future you are set. You can start investing now. You can start doing your side hustles. You can start doing your business. You can do all these little risky things you want to do now. But you have to make sure you are building your own safety net in the future. Treat retirement, guys, as a bill. It's one of the best bills to have because as soon as you put money in it and you get a match, come on, guys, it's almost 100% return you get on your money off the bat. And number two, what you want to do is avoid lifestyle creep. You are not going to be able to save and invest if you're here walking around with massive amount of debt. The number one thing you want to do is tackle your debt as much as possible. But even with that being said, even with you having debt, guys, you still need to get a company 401k match. You cannot neglect that. I don't care how much debt you have, you definitely need to take that 100% match. And then after that, you need to tackle your debt aggressively because as long as you continue to have debt, that is going to derail you from retirement. Listen, I understand people saying how you live below your means, but that is one way of doing it, is getting rid of that debt that's eating you alive. You are paying for a gift that you bought your ex-girlfriend or your ex-wife. You're still making monthly payments on that. Guys, you got to get rid of that. You're probably still paying for some old ass socks you don't even have no more because you decide to put it on credit card. You definitely need to pay off your debt as quick as possible. And the third thing you need to do is to automate it. Have the money going into your 401k account, automate that. Even if you do it with a Roth IRA, you could automate that as well. Even if you need to build your emergency fund, you can automate that as well. But you want to make this as painless as possible. That way you get used to on living on less than what you make. I will caution you on this. You will probably get excited. You probably put way too much money into your retirement account or savings, and then you end up taking a 401k loan because you're just taking so much of your money and you're saving it. Don't do that. Take little, small baby steps. You're behind. I get it. You want to catch up. The number you're trying to catch up to is a massive number, but you want to do this nice and steady. 2% here. After a few months, add a little bit more percent, all the way up to the match and go even higher after that. So instead of having a $600 a month car payment, imagine putting $600 into a retirement account. Yes, I know you will still need a car. I get it. But it doesn't need to be $600. Get yourself a paid off car and save that payment and put it to retirement. So while the bank is extremely excited to give you a loan for your car or to give you your mortgage, you need to understand one thing. You are 100% responsible for your retirement. Do not mess around with this and do not delay it and stop with the saying, well, later on. There is no later on, guys. The amount of money you put in today will be a lot more easier than putting money 10 years later if you need to catch up. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Hit the like, leave a comment, and subscribe. And please start investing. Catch you guys on my next one. Peace.